channel's for Sews. Welcome back if you're a subscriber and welcome if you're new. It's Friday Sews and I'm going to talk about what I've been up to with you. I hope you're all well, I hope you're all happy, and I hope you've all had plenty of time to sew. It's Friday, it's freezing cold, I'm in a turtleneck, and it's only the middle of September. Now, I'm not going to digress and start moaning about the UK weather. This is the Monroe turtleneck by Tessuti Patterns. This fabric is like a black and gold. It's actually kind of Christmassy. I got this from, I want to say Legend Textiles. I think it was Legend Textiles. It was only like $1.99 a metre. It's quite a nice, lightweight, but warm jersey, and it's got like a grey underneath. It's lovely. I've got this paired with a pair of jeans. I'll pop in a picture here so you can see it. I do have a new pair of, or what will be in my new collection coming out at the end of the month. These were the prototypes of that. It's like a celestial style earring. It's got like a sparkly moon and a little star on it. Lovely. So yeah, that is what I'm wearing today. So let's talk about what I've been up to this week. Now, what I will say is I have had a horrific week, guys. I've been in the office every single day. I have had colleagues over from the Netherlands, so last night we took them out to dinner. You know, the nice things that you want to do with your colleagues, but it did mean I didn't get home till 9 o'clock. My car has broken this week, which has just made things really difficult. And that won't be repaired till sort of probably next week now. It's got a cost attached to it too. So it's just been one of those weeks. I've only done a little bit of sewing, but I will show you what I have done. Now, I did have a fabric delivery. I told you guys that I had broken my self-imposed fabric ban last week with Fabric Godmother's new collection being released. I ordered myself some new treats. And you know what? I actually quite like how I did that, because I broke my self-imposed fabric ban, but I haven't then gone on and binge bought. I literally only bought from that collection. So the first fabric that I bought is what I actually started working on. I made the order, I think it was about 6 o'clock on Thursday morning last week, and it was here and delivered by Saturday. And it was like I had the email come through Saturday morning to say it would be being delivered, and it was delivered within an hour of that time. I just cannot believe how quick it was. I think that's the quickest delivery I've ever had from Fabric Godmother. Now, I have been obsessed with the Fabric Godmother Ace denim fabric that everybody seems to have bought, that was in the Dream Wardrobe box, I think last month or something like that. It's sold out everywhere. I have been trying to track it down. I have been on eBay, because I think somebody said last week that they'd seen lots of it about on eBay. It's not on there. It's obviously sold out. I have been on Jenny Stitches, Guthrie Garney, all the shops that I've seen stock it, and it's sold out everywhere. So if you guys see it, please let me know. But because I've not been able to get hold of the denim, I decided to take a punt on the viscose crepe, and I'm not a massive fan of the viscose crepe. So the first fabric that I actually got was this viscose crepe fabric. It's this lovely chocolate colour. Now, I really struggle to wear browns, but with this particular type of brown, it's like a more chocolatey, darker brown. It seems to be a colour I can wear, and it doesn't make me look pale and washed out. Now, obviously, we are sitting in my evening light at the moment, because I'm trying to film this, because I'm back in the office tomorrow. It's Thursday here. And yeah, it's dark. It's nighttime, guys. I'm trying to squeeze this in. So I look quite washed out, as we are the back end of the day, and I'm getting ready for bed. This is the viscose crepe anyway, and I ordered it. I can wear this colour. I absolutely love the print. I really will love the jeans or the denim if I can ever get hold of it to make myself a pair of Theas, which is what I want to do with it. Yeah, and I love this. So I washed this on Saturday. I had it dried on Saturday, and I had it ironed by Saturday evening, ready for me to cut out on Sunday morning. I decided I wanted to make the Tilly and the Buttons Lyra. I haven't made it for ages, and it's really funny because whilst cooking dinner tonight, I was watching Ruan's Precious Fabrics video, and in there she talks about the Lyra and how long it's been since she's made one. And I think it's been about the same. I started working on one back end of last year, probably around this time, in an animal print fabric, in a red animal print fabric, but it was a crepe fabric, but it was a polyester crepe, and it was definitely poly. And I didn't like the way that the fabric felt against my skin. I am quite sensitive to the way some fabrics feel against my skin, so it ended up not getting made. And I'd made the adjustments to the shoulders, which I've been doing to all of the Tilly's patterns, where I do a size 4 across the shoulders and then grade out underneath the bust. But because it's quite an oversized pattern, I'd only cut a size 4. So I ended up getting the pattern reprinted so I could actually grade out into a 5. And I've managed to get the bodice made up. So there's the back of the bodice. There's the front of the bodice. I've got the collar attached. What I will say to you guys, this crepe grows. So if your pattern tells you to stay stitch, because my under collar, I've sewn it on, and I've actually sewn that on. I've worked out what I've done. Or have I? Yeah, I've sewn my under collar on the wrong way. I am not changing this now. See, look, when you come back and you look at something, you realise. So basically, the way that you sew it on, I've sewn it on the opposite way. So I've ended up with the curve at the bottom rather than at the top. I don't know how I managed to get that far without noticing it, which is why there's a bit of an overlap. But when it's undone, you can't tell. There's no telling. And I will never have it done up because I have chesticles, and I find that on buttoned blouses, it just makes me look huge here. So that won't happen. I have done my button band. My button band is sewn beautifully, I think. And I have done my buttons. I never actually usually sew my buttons on, but I did them pretty much straight away. And what I'll say, they're not going to come up very well. They're just plain black buttons with this lovely little ridge on them. They're Jazz and Wow 12mm buttons. Now, I don't tend to use 12mm. For some reason, I'm afraid of how small they are. But they really suit a Lyra. They really, really suit a Lyra. So yeah, I'm going to, I think I will use these going forward as my sort of Lyra shirty type buttons, because I really like the way they look. These ones aren't in my shop, by the way, guys. They're ones that I've made specifically for this. I don't tend to make plain ones. I'm not going to go off on a tangent about why I don't make plain ones, but I just don't tend to do it. I've also got a Cozy Club Handmade, which is an Etsy shop. I'll try and link it down below. Llama one that says I've got your back on it, which I absolutely love. And then underneath you've got Hey You, you're amazing, which I love as well. So yeah, the bodice is all done. I've just got to sew in the arms, and I've got to sew on the skirt. I think I need to go back in and unpick the side seams, because I actually like to put my waist height in the side seams, and I forgot to do that. So I'm doing really well with this. I've sewn on the under collar the wrong way, and now I've sewn, do I go in? No, I'm not unpicking all of that. No, it will stay like that because I'm just not unpicking it all. I tried the bodice on the other day and it looked okay and you couldn't really tell. So nobody will know. But I do love my stitching on the collar. I think that's just done really well. And the collar's inserted really nicely. Yes, I'm not going back and doing anything about that. So that was the first fabric that I got. And that was what I started getting on with, what I'm working on at the moment. I think the Lyra dress is a lovely autumnal project. And in that brown leopard print, it's just even more autumnal. It's lovely. So yeah, I'd 100% recommend that fabric. It's gorgeous. So what else have I been sewing? What else have I been buying? So I also bought a couple of fabrics from Rainbow Fabrics. This Rainbow Fabric Godmother. This was the fabric I really wanted. It is orange with sort of purple, I want to say tigers on it. Basically the whole thing's called Wildcat, which is centered around lots of different types of cats. Now the lighting in here isn't showing this up in the beautifulness that it is, but I love this colour. It's the colour orange that I suit well. I think I bought 3.5 meters of this. It's like a lightweight viscose. I'd say it's probably chalet weight, but I'm sure it's described as lawn. But it feels very lightweight to me when you actually look at it. So yeah, for me that feels chalet like, but it is a lawn. It is lovely. I'm going to make a Marnie blouse out of it. I know I ordered 3.5 meters of it, but I don't need 3.5 meters. And I just like the idea of making my billowy sleeves, because I always extend my pattern piece out just to make it a little bit more voluminous. And yeah, I'm going to make it the plain, no frills, no nothing, just the plain. I might add the frill on the neckline, and that is it. So I'm really excited. This particular fabric was the one that made me want to buy it. One of the, I think it was one of the brand ambassadors, or it might have even been Fabric Godmother themselves, posted a teaser of one of the brand ambassadors that had made a blouse in it. And they had their arm just draped, and this just looked incredible. It was such a good teaser. It was what made me want to go on and buy it. Now, the other fabric that I bought, which I absolutely love, and all I want to make with this one is a Lyra, but I don't really want to make two of the same pattern. So I'd like your help with what to make with this one. This, again, is a viscose crepe. Look at those wildcats. These are leopards or cheetahs. They're one or the other. But it's on this black background, so again, feels quite autumnal going into winter. Just fabulous. So yeah, I'd happily have some ideas from you below. It's a really nice weight crepe as well. It's lovely. I just think it's gorgeous. I'm so happy with these purchases. I got 3 meters of this fabric, so I've definitely got enough there to make a dress. I took advantage of one of the 15% off codes that was being advertised on Facebook. Why do I keep saying Facebook? On Instagram. The final fabric I got, which most of you will know, I'm not really one for going for floral print, but this, I want to say it's viscose satin. I can't remember what the actual fabric is. It's stunning. I love this print on there. It's like a digital print of flowers, and they're just bright and bold, and you've got the whites and the oranges and the pinks, all the colours that I absolutely love, which just meant I couldn't resist it. I've got 2 meters of this. I don't know what I'm going to make with it. Again, I'd happily take some ideas on this, but it is just such a beautiful fabric, and it would make just the most gorgeous whatever. It'd actually make a really nice blazer, but it's that kind of colour that's got the black background. You kind of associate the flowers with spring. You wouldn't really wear the blazer in the autumn, I don't think. So yeah, I don't think a blazer is what I'd want to make with it, although I think it would make a nice blazer. So yeah, any ideas on this, let me know. I'd appreciate that as well, because it's just stunning. And that was it. That was my buy. That was my fabric. And I did kind of expect that it would send me into like a frenzy of buying lots of stuff, and it hasn't done. So I suppose that's this weekend. I was supposed to be going to the Staffordshire Social to do the sewing day that we do with all these beautiful friends of mine that I've made there, and of course my lovely sewing bestie Adele. So I'm gutted. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to get to see any of them. It's just meh. But yeah, I am at home. Scott is like, he's not away, but he is away for the next couple of days. He's coming home very late at night, basically. He's off on golf things. So I can't even borrow his car to do what I want to do. And the girls are both around this weekend. So going all the way to Stafford when there's no responsible adult around is not something I'm comfortable doing either. So yeah, I've kind of like, it's a combination of things, but not having the car kind of tipped me over the edge, which I'm kind of gutted about. So that's it from me this week. I've got nothing else to share with you. I will get my Lyra dress finished, but I'm not going to make any more plans because I've got so much going on. So yeah, have a fantastic week, guys. I know it's been a short and sweet one for me, but have a great time. Take care. I'll catch you all soon. Bye.